We're back for another exciting week of high school football, and we're going to preview some great games. It's going to be a little Missouri versus Illinois flavor. I'm going to give you 5 games. First of all, on Friday night, it'll be Edwardsville at CBC. Two teams who are coming off big opening season wins, both contenders for state championships in their respective classes. But that's just a nice little taster for what's going to happen on Saturday, September 1st. It's the Gateway Scholars Classic at East St. Louis High School, Clyde C. Jordan Stadium. For just $10, you can watch 8 of the top high school programs in the two-state area. 4-game extravaganza. Leading off, it's Cardinal Ritter versus Cahokia at 11 a.m., followed by Chaminade against Illinois Power Chicago Phillips, the defending Class 5A state champions. At 5 o'clock, it'll be Lutheran North against Homewood Flossmoor, a top 10 ranked team in Class 6 in the state of Illinois. And the finale, the big one, it'll be East St. Louis hosting Trinity, a big school power at East St. Louis against the up-and-coming elite Trinity program, which should be for bragging rights. So, like I said, just for $10, against you get the chance to see 8 of the top programs in the two-state area. It should be a smoker, and hope to see everybody there. So now we look ahead. Now we're going to look back at some of the action from last week, and this is called the St. Louis American Shoutouts. So some of the top teams and individual performers. The top team, we're going to go with the DeSmet Spartans. They came out with a big 37-2 victory over the Hazelwood Central Hawks. The Smets, a team coached by Robert Steeples, struggled in the last 3 or 4 years, but have a lot of young talent looking to make a statement in the St. Louis area in the Metro Catholic Conference. Now some top individual performers. First on defense, Jalen Vaughn, a 6'1", 260-pound linebacker from Fort Zumwalt North, had 12 tackles, 5 tackles for a loss, and a sack in a victory over Francis Howell. I had a chance to see that game. He was a tremendous, I call him a nimble beast. Also from Chaminade, LJ Fortune, a junior running back. He had 26 rushes for 230 yards and 2 touchdowns in a 45-31 victory over Belleville East. You can see LJ in that Gateway Scholars Classic for Chaminade as well. Very talented young back. A junior will recognize from that DeSmet team, Jordan Johnson, excellent wide receiver, 4 catches for 169 yards and 3 touchdowns. And we're going to talk about some of the young freshmen, the babies. Yeah, some of these youngsters had great debuts. A young man from Parkway West named Jamarion Wayne, a 6'3", 170-pound wide receiver, had 3 catches for 119 yards and 2 touchdowns. And that's not enough. He had also 8 tackles and 3 interceptions and an interception return for a touchdown. That's quite a debut for this young man. And another young freshman, a young man named Kevin Coleman out of St. Mary's High School. In his first varsity touch, he scored on an 80-yard touchdown run. And if that wasn't enough, he scored on a 75-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. A big play youngster. Doing a nice job for the Dragons in his first game. And a special shout out to my man John Huff of Gateway Sports Venue for providing us the highlight on young Mr. Kevin Coleman. And another youngster to recognize, Arlen Harris Jr. from Lutheran St. Charles. His dad played with the St. Louis Rams, a chip off the old block, 205 yards of total offense, and 3 touchdowns in a victory for Live for Life. Another young man I want to recognize too, Terrell Canamore, one of the top athletes in the city out of Roosevelt High School, 4 catches for 185 yards. Not only on the football field, but he's an excellent basketball player as well. So that's a look at some of the great individual performances. Now, if you would like a St. Louis American shout out, what you can do is you can contact me at eaustin@stlamerican.com.